So I wanted to tell you about this really good new idea that's going on about having your cosplays turned into a collector card, which doubles up as a very good business card when you're at conventions. The company Cosmangacraft started making cards and asking cosplayers if they want to have their costumes made into a collector card. So NerdBlock have been doing this for some years now, and they've got their cards that are out, which have got a lot of well-known cosplayers, a lot of the sort of more celebrity-style cosplayers, such as Yaya Han. And their cards are very nice. They have a full set of foilies, and they've also got a set of without the foils, so standard sort of collector cards. With Cosmangacraft, they're Coscards, as they call them. At the moment they are only coming in foil covered, but they only make 200 of the card. The idea was I would try out this procedure of getting my card done of one of my costumes, see how easy it is and how well we got along with them, and was it a con or not, because that's another thing you worry about. A lot of these things sound too good to be true. Is it a con? Will I actually get the product? So as you can see here, I did get my product, so it's not a con. The nitty-gritty of it is the cost. So all goes via PayPal, no checks and bank details getting separated, nothing like that, nothing dodgy. It was €20 to have my cards done, and out of that 50 cards were sent to me, and 150 he keeps, which he sells on his site. So €20, which is not a lot, which is very good. My 50 cards I'll be giving out at conventions, so if you see me at one of the conventions and you want one of my collector cards, come and see me, and if I've got any left, you can have one. That's what I'm going to do with these. They're going to be a bit of a game, so you can come find me and get a card. And yes, if you really want it signed in, you can have it as a collector's item in your little sheath. I'm saying that because down here, the Yaya Han card that came from NerdBlock, one of the rare ones to get, has a fake signature on it, which is kind of a shame. It would be nice to have the real autographs on there, but anyway. Getting off track there. So basically, I contacted him, so he then sent me a Excel spreadsheet through for the information on the back. Now, so I got my delivery, I got my cards, and he put me in a little box. First off, packaging, when I got them sent to me, I wouldn't have minded a bit more bubble wrap around it because it looked like the customs guys had been snooping around, and I kind of didn't want them being touched. But it came in a little bubble wrap. He's popped them in a little box to keep them safe. And yeah, there's my 50. So if I just take one, have a little look. So as you can see there, nice and shiny. So yeah, back to the Excel spreadsheet. So the Excel spreadsheet had some basic information, which he then puts on the back of the cards. So it was basically contact details, so your social media, so it works very well as a card to hand out to people. My favourite costume has been asked on here, how many years I've been cosplaying, and about, so a small bit of bump about you as a cosplayer, and then a nice little advert for them at the bottom. So I filled out the spreadsheet for this, sent it off, and had the information put on. The picture, very important. So when you get chatting to them, they really want them to look nice in the set. If you go to the website, which I'll put a link in, they've all got a nice backdrop. So this is where it can get a little complicated. You do need sort of basic Photoshop skills. First off, make your canvas 803. I'm looking down here at the notes. Get this right. Make your canvas in Photoshop 803 times 1098 pixels. So if you make it that, the canvas will come up in Photoshop. Whatever you do, put it in there, and it will be just what they need. The minimum is 300 dpi. Minimum is 1 megabyte. So as long as it's minimum all that lot, you're fine. Anything bigger than that is good. Maybe not so much for getting it to them. You might have to use Dropbox or some sort of file sharing system, because my first files I tried to send via email wouldn't go because they're just too big. Off went the spreadsheet, and the picture, I took a extremely high resolution photograph that was taken on the camera I'm talking on now, so the Sony VG900. I took that photo was taken by James Bailey, who I work with. So he got his name down at the bottom of the card, which is very, very nice for him. And then what I did was, to get the picture in the background, I took a high resolution image still from the film Robocop, and then I basically stood on this side of him, actually, just off the card to Robocop's left. Is actually the actor, and what I did was I just pasted myself in here, shunted the image over and cut him off. So Peter Weller's gone, Dax79 is there. Far better Robocop, if you ask me. So there's the card, and a little bit of bump at the bottom. The picture has come out very nice, very, very sweet. I look at it, some ways my head is trimmed off on the top there, and in some ways it'd be nice to have my head more in shot and less leg, but I mean, it's very nice. I mean, that's such a minor thing. So that is very good. But the card is beautiful, and I hope you guys at the Comic-Con come and find me and get one of you on. On the back, all my social media, which is very, very nice, including dax79.com, plugging it, and my Facebook page there, so people can go there and Dax79 Cosplay Facebook page and like my page, plugging it. And I've also got here my Instagram, which has got lots of random stuff in there, and some and Twitter. Yeah, everything there, so it's very good. So it's all on the back there. Favourite costume, I put Pyramid Head down because my favourite costume, as you guys all know out there, and I will be getting a Pyramid Head card. It would be interesting to know if he's going to make any that are not portrait and landscape, because if he does any landscape ones like NerdBlock have done, my Pyramid Head carrying the great knife would look really good. As a portrait, it's quite hard to fit Pyramid Head in there, and I think there's a few of the costumes down the line that was fitting in that portrait, and as far as I know from the website and the other cards that are for sale, they only come in portrait. You got your years in cosplay. Now this card could become collectible soon as well, very collectible compared to the others. This is where we have one error on this. I am in talks with Stefan, and he will be going back to print in April, I think he said. So we're going to be talking about what to do about the situation, because we have got years in cosplay, 7 years, and as you lot all know out there, Dax79 has been on YouTube longer than 7 years doing his costumes. So that should be 19 on this card. So in some ways this could be very collectible. But from everyone else and the other cards, I got some cards made for a friend, all that information's right, and Stefan has apologised for that slight error. And then we've got the about section here. This is just a bit of blah that I've actually used in a few different places online for my costumes. A little bit of information about me just there, and then at the bottom there's a nice advert for their website, and up in the top there's a nice little picture of Robocop's head. So all in all, a very, very, very nice card. So when they all turned up, they turned up very nicely in a little pile of gold or platinum. Looks very nice. So I'm looking forward to giving these out. So yeah, I was going to compare. So I was going to compare sort of a NerdBlock. Now I keep my cards in these little sheaths. Luckily these cards are 66mm by 91mm, the collector cards, which is standard. So the cards can live in these little covers. If you're in England, Get them from Waterstones for about £3 for like 50 to 100 or whatever. So here's a NerdBlock card. This is one of their foilies. And what they've done, which is different, is they've kept the cosplayer stands out and the background's foil. With the Coscards, they're complete foil. I really like the complete foil cards, and I also like these. But I really like the fact that Robocop was shiny. It looks good. So here we have Nicole Marie Jean. Her information on the back of her card. For the foilies, I've actually made the writing foily, which is quite nice. So it's just got the cosplayer name, their height, where they come from, information, and then all their social media. So it's very similar. The only difference to this is it hasn't got a big block of dialogue about them. It's just got a one sentence. And hers is, if you can dream it, you can do it. Straight to the point. So it's also got who took the photo and who did her makeup. So that's for that card there. Very nice. And then, as you say, you can keep them in there. So when I compare these cards, the quality of them are pretty much exactly the same. They're exactly the same in quality. In fact, I'd say the Coscraft ones, the Cosmangacraft, their backs are actually in better nick than the Nerd Plays, because they're completely smooth and waterproof, as it were. So, and as you know, when you're cosplaying, it usually rains on you, so it's always good to have a waterproof card. So, yes, all in all, very, very nice. So I thought, well, while I'm at it, let's have a look at a couple of other cards that I've got floating around to show how old I am. So, if you want to go full foil, apparently you never go full foil, never go full foily, but that's what the X-Files did. They went full foily with their cards. If you remember, this is my season 1, probably extremely rare card now, that I got with a stick of chewing gum back in the old days. Remember that? I used to get a stick of chewing gum inside the pack. It's my little my flask baby, you know, season 1. Full foily, very, very nice, with a back with some information on. And I love the fact that cards have never changed size. And then, this is what I'd love for my pyramid head. This is my Scully card. I do have a David Duchovny and all that lot as well, but if you're going to show a card, it's got to be a Scully card. Hey, Gillian Anderson, you know what I'm talking about. And they had these amazing holographic cards where they had 2 images hidden in there. So you got a Scully and you got an X-File logo. So that'd be pretty cool. Can you imagine that? Pyramid Head, Dark 79. So out there, Cosmangacraft, Stefan. Have a little think of that. That'd be quite nice, eh? And then the back, yeah, Scully. So thought I'd just show them. Just want to show them off. I haven't taken them out of their packets for years. I've probably just devalued them. They've been trapped within their air since 1990, whatever. And I just threw it on the floor. So. Anyway, so there we go. So that's the Cosmangacraft cards, or Coscards as they're called. It was a really easy process to go through with Stefan, and I really would like to see you all do them. Now, this is where it gets cool. If you guys out there get one of these cards made, let me know, because I want to do some card trading. So if you get a card made, let me know, and I want to do a trade with you. If I've run out of my cards, I'll have to get them off their website, so buying back my own cards. But yeah, if you get your card made, let me know, let's do a swap, and it'll be really cool. I think for a lot of you out there, in particular the people out there who are competing for the UK at the moment, I think these would be very good to have to hand out to the judges or to anybody during the process of going through a competition, a masquerade. So get some made. So it's Dark 79, Coscard number 11. Sign off for now, and I hope that you all join me in being a part of this beautiful set. Not that one, that one, that one. I also had a card made for one of my friends. Now you could all do this as well. So say you have a friend cosplayer, it's Christmas, get them a card made too. So Blue Jam 77, I had a card made for him. He's my fellow cosplayer here in the Channel Islands, and I put together a picture of him and sent it off. So yeah, think out there with that as well. Be a good gift. I mean, if say somebody out there didn't even tell me, but they just had a Dark 79 card made for me as a present, and then I just got some through the post, and then I spotted them on the website, I'd be very, very happy. There's probably some sort of copyright issue there. There'd be some cosplayer out there who'd be like, no, get rid of them. But all in all, it's been a great process.